After understanding the first two principles, now let us understand the third principle in solid principles, that is Liskov Substitution Principle, popularly called as LSP, which provides the guidelines for using the inheritance in a proper manner for any object-oriented programming languages such as Python, C#, or Java. LSP usually follows the open-closed principle, that what we have discussed in the last two videos. Now, let us understand what is Liskov substitution principle means. As per the original definition of LSP, it states that let phi of x be a property probable about the object x of type T, then phi of y should be true for object y of type S, where S is also a subtype of T. Okay, let me repeat it again. Let phi of x be a property provable about the objects x of type T, then phi of y should be true for objects y of type S, where S is also a subtype of T. I hope you have understood the original definition, as you are very intelligent. But sometimes I find a student like me who can't understand such a big statement. So for the people like me, in simple terms, if I put across the definition, we can say subtypes must be substitutable for their base types. That is, derived class types must be completely substitutable for their base class types. Still not clear? No problem. When I explain this concept with a scenario, then we can easily understand the meaning of that statement. Remember that LSP was introduced by Barbara Liskov in a conference keynote happened in 1987. Let us understand this concept more in detail. We can recollect that the basic object-oriented programming usually teaches the developers to think about objects and their relationship with one another using two powerful features. One is inheritance, which we have understood that will be having an is a relationship, and the second one will be compositions, which will be having and has a relationship. And we have discussed about these two concepts in details in the previous module, right? Now, why again we are discussing that means, remember that LSP states that is a relationship is insufficient and it should be replaced with is substitutable for. Like how we have a hello world example while learning any programming language, likewise we have a very classic shape based example for understanding the LSP. So let us understand LSP using that classic example itself. Let us say we have two shapes, one is rectangle and the other one is square. And we know that as per the definitions, a rectangle will have 4 sides and 4 right angles. Similarly, a square will have 4 equal sides and 4 right angles. And also as per geometry, a square is a rectangle and also it clearly exhibits is a relationship, right? Which is often referred as inheritance. Now let us observe what is the problem we will face practically by implementing this scenario in the next video. See you in the next video.